once the Eagles sort of had their first calling it quits, back in 1980, when they decided that was it, and they were going to do some separate things from now on, you still hung around. And do you think you maybe could share with us a story how you got together with Glenn, for the first time, to start to write some songs? And I think people love to hear that.
I wasn't, I was still friends and we'd see each other, but I wasn't seeing him very much at all when he was in the Eagles. He was 100% busy, but he called and he said, yeah, the Eagles are breaking up for a while, and you want to come over and write some songs? So I said, sure. I came over, and he and I had known each other and been great friends, but we had never, and he'd done a couple of my songs, but we had never written together. And I always kind of wanted to. And he had this A-frame house up in Hollywood Hills that James Cagney used to live in, just one big room. And so I came over, and I came in, and he had 100 candles burning in this place, and he had a couple of bottles of red wine. And I said, each bottle of this red wine probably cost more than my car, And I said, Glenn, wine, because this is songwriter wine. You have to have some of this, So I have a sip of this wine, and I go, well, what's the candle? Are you, do you have a date later? He goes, no, it's, the Muse, Jack, the Muse, she's up there, and we're not the only guys trying to write a song tonight, and we want the Muse to come down and hang around with us. So we were thinking about that, and we got out some guitars, and we're thinking, well, what about this Muse? What about some girl who, she has to choose between two, really super cool guys, So, and that's how we wrote the song, The One You Love. Are you going to stay with the one who loves you? Or are you going back to the one you love?
That's awesome.
We did that the first night, and we wrote a song called I Found Somebody.
Uh-huh.
Later, they were both on the charts. So for 14 years, from 1980 to 94, when the Eagles got back together, I just wrote songs with Glenn and kept having hit songs on the charts. And, to be able to just have a great friend of yours turn out to be one of the world's greatest songwriters, and you get to work with them, is a pretty fortunate thing. And I enjoyed it to the max.